Well, hello, welcome people to Modern Warfare 2. Can this game get any greater for you folks? Cause I just keep getting impressed by the updates Call of Duty makes every damn time. So I was planning on making a best guns review, but guess what? I should talk about DMZ, right? They literally. But I'm trying to stay positive throughout this entire game. I really do enjoy the game. It's a different vibe, but let's not be for real. Where Warzone 2 drops, tell me how many players are gonna go to Warzone 2 and leave this game in the dust. So if you spend $70 or even $100 in this game, you better say goodbye to it, because that was all for no use. And guess what other thing else? DMZ, yes, DMZ. But unfortunately, guys, we'll have to wait for the top 10 weapons to use in Warzone 2. Because a lot of people are talking about DMZ today. You would be surprised that Modern Warfare release you thought they can make this any better, right? You thought that this game could get any better with DMZ's release, but apparently on the bad side of news, a lot of people are being angry at DMZ, and pretty bad news for everyone. But the more I play this game, the more I feel like I should play it more to get better. The more and less that I feel that I actually want to play it, because let's get it right. They had 3 years, 3,000 developers making this game. And you're telling me to come up with this stuff, and they had the balls to say that it was a beta. Like the previous Call of Duties, they didn't have beta. They literally did not have beta. But I feel like even giving them an entire millennium, this wouldn't even change the fact that they had this much time. And I was also right that this game does not feel that much connection to me, and I'd probably say that everybody will probably just move on to Warzone 2, and this game will be left in the dust. No more studios, people working on it, no nothings, right? So this game is going to be left out in the dust like... But Stately reported that with all this many devs, that this game is still a unfinished product in the making. But even with all that mentioned, this game is still unfinished. This game does not have basic necessities that every other Call of Duty should have. Even Vanguard had all the necessities, but this game does not even have a leaderboard, stats, career stats, all those Cold War barracks, all those things that other Call of Duties have, this game doesn't have. I feel like developers are being more and more interested into money than it is to making more quality CODs that they have been releasing for years. I'm just disappointed at this point what COD is doing with all of this. But my means and points that I'm saying is that with all them bragging rights that they had about making this game, they're only focused on the making of Warzone 2.0. And now Warzone is going to be shutting down servers only for like 12 days? Yes, 12 days. And I'm starting to feel at this point that this game was just made to... Actually, let's just say to take all your money and all the direction, $70 worth of content in the trash. I feel like this game has not done anything well. Warzone 2 will be coming out, and all the spotlight will be on it, drifting away from multiplayer slowly, killing all multiplayer bases. To be clearly with you. And DMZ is releasing as a beta. It's stating on Call of Duty's post blog that Infinity Ward blog appears to confirm that DMZ mode is launching as a quote-unquote beta. Can you believe that? But Activision, Treyarch are so confident and so competitive that they're losing their quality edge that they have to release this hyped up unfinished product as a beta. Like, who are you trying when Warzone 2 drops out, there's gonna be many kids taking credit cards, buying all these new skins, and in the next year, all the money that you spend won't be transferred. So let's just say this: your skins that you bought in Warzone 1, they won't transfer to Warzone 2. Can you believe that? For crying out loud! Like, people spend thousands of dollars and you can't even transfer that over? I know it's a new generation, but at least make. I know we spend money, but please stop doing this every damn year. It's not fun. New about this game. It's just gonna be like Tarkov and some other game. Oh yeah, extraction based modes. Like, so there's literally like nothing new. I've played the modes and I gotta say they're quite fun in its own areas. So you guys can give that game a shot, but yes.
Target area confirmed. Get to the hard point. Enemies inside the perimeter. The enemy has the lead. Hostile UAV in the area.
But let's be for real. You know Call of Duty is drifting into this type of game. These live service games like EA only focus on what makes them money. And you already know when more Call of Duties drop, guess what? They're not going to be focused on you. They're going to be focused on what makes them money. They're not interested in your passions. They're not interested in what you like to do. They're interested in making money. That's what this Call of Duty I see is drifting off into. And it doesn't look like a good path for them. They're gonna fall off at some years. But right now, the Call of Duty is so popular because of Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 release that if it wasn't for Warzone 1 dropping in, this game would have fallen off completely. Like, come on guys, don't lie to me. And let me be completely honest. Let's just all agree that this game was not ready for launch during the 3 years of making with 3,000 devs. This game has still not managed to become it's still an unfinished product. I cannot say that enough. But even with all the overhypedness, confidency that this game had, they decided still to be overconfident and make these YouTubers fly out and overhype DMZ, saying that it'll be the new generation of gaming. It'll be a better mode for gaming. It'll be the new limelight, the spot, the thing that would change Call of Duty forever. But let's be honest, a lot of YouTubers are honest. Not all of them are. But some even said that DMZ did not feel anything but interesting to them. They said it was boring. I cannot state this enough, that these other YouTuber creators are saying that it's boring. Like, I'm not saying that. A lot of people else are saying that. Like, that's crazy. But when the first Warzone came out, let's just be honest, it was literally the first game to be brought into spotlight when Warzone 1 came out. No more multiplayer updates were given, no more new modes. They were added like Double Down, Shipment. We all agree those are fun modes, but let's all agree everything gets boring over time. And what they decide to do, just give Warzone updates, rebirth, but nothing ever did for from multiplayer. Which honestly just makes me sad that this game has come to this point. But DMZ is going to be the new hype for the game. Everybody's going to be playing it, so there's nothing to be worried about. Because people will be playing it, trying it out, and all that Gucci-ness. But a lot of people will play it, and it will be called successful. But for me, I don't think it's going to succeed by the way all this Call of Duty budget is going on right now. Right now in the future, I think that this game will possibly not be golden anymore. Because, as I stated before, the multiplayer is getting bad. There's no more spirit done into this game, and I feel like this game's gonna die off. But what I'm concerned about is they wasted so much money, budgets, people, human people, and they call this the best Call of Duty of all time. Now that's a joke, to be honest with you. Clearly with you, how many updates have you seen in the multiplayer community lately? How many updates have you seen in Cold War? How many updates have you seen in Modern Warfare 2019? I feel like the only updates in that game were just updating cosmetics, enemy kitty skins. Yay! Give me that money, enemy kitty skins. Man, this game was only made for casual players, simps. I feel like this game has drawn it nearly dog water right now. This game is only going to be cool for a little bit of multiplayer basis. Because when multiplayer people play it, and not all the focus on multiplayer, and when no updates can be given, what happens to those type of games? They die. And if Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 does not receive the light, the so-called updates that it deserved, this game is just gonna truly die. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. This game could have been a masterpiece if only this game stick to its word, its promises at the beginning of the launch. But instead, they're thinking that slapping the name Modern Warfare 2 2022, it did work. But it's not going to be working for the long run. And for fans to stick to your games throughout the entirety of the community, you need to be quality dropping games, sticking to your words. But nope, Call of Duty does the opposite. But when you integrate Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022, DMZ and Warzone, let's not forget DMZ has bugs. It's a beta. And when you're trying to make an unfinished game, this game is not going to be smooth. It's going to be filled with bugs, as you've been seeing. And this game, Spotlight's not going to be focused on multiplayer. It's mainly going to be focused on DMZ, which they said that they worked on so hard. Then where exactly is all the hard work through years if you release it as a beta? And the second part is that when Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer released and dropped, right? They didn't release a feedback for it. But when DMZ, they want a lot of people to play and they want feedback from that mode. Like, that's interesting, not gonna lie to you. But I feel like in all honesty, Call of Duty is Call of Duty multiplayer is the only mode that should be getting one of the best, all the budgets into it, because this has been by far the mode that made Call of Duty famous in the first place. Multiplayer modes. Warzone has only been around for 3 years. Tell me, how many years has Call of Duty been around for? I'm telling you, they want the money. But the crazy part is that they're only supporting money-making businesses. And what happened to all the community? That 15 years of COD is now gone to waste. All because in the hopes of milking you money. What if it doesn't go the way that they wanted to? They're gonna lose most of their player bases. I don't know why they did that. They literally, this multiplayer is the only mode that brought them to success. I'm just astounded by the decisions Call of Duty is making. But in clear honesty, these game modes on the previous, like, remember Vanguard Champion Hill, we have Ground Wars, and mostly today's games, they're all just going down, and all the balancing, all in the hopes of getting money from you. I don't know why Call of Duty's bragging about having thousands of devs when they can't even make a good game. When the old Call of Duties didn't even need that much devs, like probably like 400 to 300 devs. I have no clue. Oh well, that's been all my opinions on this new Call of Duty, or should I say DMZ mode that's dropping. Leave me your thoughts on the comment section below. What you think of DMZ? Do you think it's going to be a hit or not a hit? And also, if you made it this far into the video, do not forget to say hello in the chat. And thank you all for watching this video. Until good later. Goodbye, beautiful people of the internet.